Hello, the people of YouTube. It's been a while, but I'm still alive and everything. I know you don't care, but so let's just get right into it. I'm so bad at intros. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero came out about almost a week ago now, and I've been playing it. I've gotten over half the stories done. I just need to do the other ones. I've been playing it a lot. I got all the characters. I've been playing it a good bit. And you know, it's a. I mean, let's just get this out of the way. The game's good. It is very good. But I do have some grievances. This is my ranked team. I do have some grievances with the game in its own right.
It's good to see you,
that,
Dad.
You know, are choices that this game series has had throughout probably its entire lifespan. And probably a lot of people older than me that agree with all these choices and such. But I don't really do that. But I don't really agree. Let's just... This is a big one. Let's just get the elephant. The story. The story sucks. I think the story is bad. The very few cutscenes and the slideshows and things like that, I don't think it's good. And that they skip over a lot. When you buy this game, they just expect you to know Dragon Ball Z and Super. I don't think it's good. I think it's bad. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is all of the what ifs. I'll put a timestamp to skip what ifs because of the spoilers. A lot of the what ifs are lazy. I know the people love all the different what ifs. A lot of the what ifs are just, this person wins the fight, the end. This person beats them earlier, the end. And then there are a bunch of other ones like this Goku one where you beat Raditz really fast and then Goku doesn't die in the Z Fighters train. It's just the Frieza saga. You're going up to the Frieza saga, but you Spirit Bomb Frieza on Earth, and then hooray! You don't go Super Saiyan or anything, but whatever. This one, yeah, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan. Goku goes Super Saiyan against Grade 8. Vegeta and doesn't die, and then Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and then beats Frieza off screen. And then you fight, and then Vegeta fucks off after you beat him. You know, a lot of them are just, oh, this character beats this other character early, or this character does this, and that. But my main grievance with the what ifs is that there are no, you can see right there, no unlockable characters, and it's really evident from a what if that is actually very cool, in my opinion. And it's this guy right here. You don't get unlockable what if characters. You don't get any unlockable what if costumes. You get Ultimate Gohan in the green tracksuit.
This can happen.
It's this guy right here.
How do you like this new
This guy right here is my biggest issue with the what ifs. Because he's fully voiced, and he's in the game, and he's got a mix of like Goku Black and Gohan moves, and he's not British.
Wait. How do you know about
and he does his own thing, and he's in the game, and he has his own portrait, and he has his own ultimate form, and he has everything, and he's not playable. And he's not playable. Why isn't he playable? Genuinely, it doesn't make sense that he's not playable. And that's my biggest problem. There are actual what if versions of characters that you just don't get to play as. Like, there's about, 3 different versions of Trunks that doesn't have the sword or has different presets and moves and shit, and you don't get to play as any of them outside of the story mode.
I know all. I know that the Saiyans are a race of
barbarians. But right here, this guy is my biggest issue with it, because why don't I get to play as this guy? And you only get to fight him in the Gohan story mode. After doing the Gohan what if, where he beats Golden Frieza and goes Ultimate again. It doesn't make sense. It's a version of a character. What is the point of what ifs if I don't get anything for it?
My dear Gohan,
you know? Maybe it's just me.
Together the origins
You know,
of
it's
the
cool
divine
seeing him.
soul inhabiting this body.
But like,
I'm none other than the Kai once called Zamasu, the
it
god
doesn't make sense to
defeated
me.
by a mere mortal.
It just doesn't. But that's all I'll talk about that. It's obviously cool. Some of them have cool moments, like Vegeta and Trunks doing the father-son final flash of beating Cell. Don't know why Vegeta's story ends on the Buu saga. His should go up to the Tournament of Power. Gohan's goes to the Tournament of Power. But whatever. Things like that. Next up,
Starting up, old man.
I have an issue with unlockable characters in this game. Not talking about like, oh, we can't unlock what if characters, or oh, the what ifs are dynamic enough. No, this. I don't understand the point
shopping a little more often.
of this. Because these are all early unlocks. You get every single character here, you get them in the story mode. If you do every single what if path in the game, you will get every single character here. Like, literally.
I get it.
Like, beating Cell with Gohan gets you Bojack. Like, it's not even like, oh, you're not gonna get the movie characters. No, you will get the movie characters. But you get early unlocks, and then you just re-unlock, and then whenever you would get the whenever you would get the character, they just give you the Zenny back. So it doesn't seem like there's a point, you know? Like, just let me unlock the characters. Same thing with the starting roster. So you saw all the characters that you had to buy, that you could buy. You start the game with the vast majority of the roster, and for me personally, I don't like that. I like unlocking characters, especially when the roster is massive. You know, give me a reason to go out of my way to unlock all the different Goku forms and everything. And it's not even like you have to unlock a lot of these characters. So obviously, Fuse Zamasu and Goku Black are counted as two separate characters, and you get them separately when you use the Super Dragon Balls to wish for them. Because that's the only way to get them. Either use the Super Dragon Balls or you hit rank 20 and buy them in the shop. You could put Goku Black and Zamasu on your team and still turn into Fuse Zamasu. You could still just play as him. They don't lock you out of not playing as him until you unlock him. You can just play as him and still go half corrupted. So, you don't have to unlock him. Really, you unlock Fuse Zamasu to go into singles ranked, so you can start the fight as Fuse Zamasu. Same thing with a lot of these fusions. People will pick them in the team battles. People who pick fusions in team battles are usually going to lose. You pick the fusions in the single battles because that's where they're the best. In team battles, literally, I had a guy yesterday that picked base Vegito and base Gogeta and tried to run away and just kept going into sparking mode. And obviously he lost. He obviously lost. Yeah, he very obviously he lost. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. It really only matters in, like, a game mode like this. Where... Actually, hold on. It'll be better if I just show you. Because I figured this out on my own. You can have two of the same fusions. So, speaking of Fuse Zamasu, what if I go ahead, I put Zamasu, I got Goku Black on my team. And then let's put Fuse Zamasu himself on the team. So now I have 3 Zamasus. The game will still, even if you pick the characters separately and then have the fusion on the game, on your team, the game will still let you fuse. Here, look, you can see Fuse Zamasu right there.
So the time is ripe for the picking. Now you'll see the true power of a god.
Also, notice that I did pick base Goku Black and they made him Rosé for the fusion.
Thus begins a new world.
Look at that. I'm now Fuse Zamasu, and I can just tag into my other Fuse Zamasu. It's the same. They overlap each other. And then I can turn one corrupted.
Your penitence falls on deaf ears.
I can turn one corrupted, and I still just have 2 Fusamasus.
This is an immortal body.
Like, which again, this will only work when you're like, this is only matters when you're like playing with friends. But like, I don't know, man. It's just, what's the point? Also, I don't think there's enough customization options in this game. For a game that like seems to, how do I put this?
Shall we, Zamasu?
I know I'm seeming very hateful. For a game that seems to like have like everything in it, it doesn't seem to have everything, you know? Like there's no Supreme Kaya outfit for Gohan. He just has these. Because, you know, there's no Super Gohan. It's just adult Gohan. You know, you can't fuse into Nail or Kami with Piccolo. It's just Piccolo by himself or Piccolo fused with Kami. Some of these don't make sense. Like, you can't transform... Like, Evil Boo can't transform into Super Boo. But then, like, Super Boo can't transform into Kid Boo or anything. Like, none of the Majin Boos can transform into Kid Boo. He's a separate character. Same thing with Perfect Cell. This version of Cell can't transform into this version of Cell. He's a separate character. And other things that don't make sense. Like, Berserk Kale can't transform into Super Saiyan Kale. You're stuck as Berserk Kale. Which, by the way, Kale goes Super Saiyan 2. So I don't even know why she's Super Saiyan. And also, something I learned, you can't fuse into Kefla if Kale is in any Super Saiyan form. Well, probably. I think. Here, let's just. It's weird design choices like this that, like, bug me, you know? So let's go Super Saiyan 2 with Caulifla. Because she can't go Super Saiyan 1. She only goes Super Saiyan 2. And then her face just kind of does that. So like, I get fused into Kefla right now. But let's say I just want to go Super Saiyan. I just want to go Super Saiyan with Kale. Yeah, that's it. Kale has to be base form to fuse into Kefla. Which bothers the hell out of me. Because what is the point of transforming with Kale if you can't go into Kefla whenever you want? Same thing with this. Now she's... Yeah, see, now she's Berserk Kale. And now she's significantly worse because the Broly characters are not very good in this game, in my personal opinion. And I can't power down now. I can't go into Super Saiyan like she does in the anime because she controls the Berserk power. That's just it. Now I can't fuse into Kefla. So then now Caulifla is just worthless on my team. So Caulifla can be Super Saiyan 2 and they can fuse into Kefla. Oh no, they can't. No, she can't. No, reset the transformations and everything. Okay. Point being, you get my point. There's not a lot of customization. Some of these transformations don't make sense to me. Plus, some of these transformation animations just seem lazy. Like, I've grown past it. I don't care that, like, the Super Saiyan power-up, they made a generic power-up animation for a lot of the characters. But, like, some of these just don't seem, you know, let's see here. Like, you can tell which ones they put a lot more effort into than the others. Like, all of the Friezas and stuff, and the Cells, and the Boos. put Gogeta and Vegito in there. And then GT Goku. Excuse me. Like, especially, and it's very obvious, especially with a character like Jiren. Like,
This is everything.
yeah, like, why did, like that? Why does it pop in? Why is there no, like, real power-up? He just kind of pops into full power.
Seems it's my turn. What?
And it's the same with this one. Like, this one looks good,
You're good.
but, like, you see, like, they just clip, the stuff just clips into his body. And then he pops into Super 13.
You out.
Into Fusion 13. And it,
There's nothing you can do.
I don't get it. But then you can really tell where they gave a damn. And then, like, they made them mesh properly and look really good. Like, any Super Saiyan form for Goku. For the Super Goku Vegeta. Like, look at this. Like, that looked fantastic. Absolutely awesome.
Do you want to see what I'm capable of?
Like, that looks great. But then, you know, then there's, like, Jiren's.
Whoa, it's getting exciting!
And then,
Join in on the fun!
you know, GT Goku kind of has the... yeah, he has the generic power-up animation until he goes Super Saiyan 4.
Let's get started!
I don't know, the small characters look fat for this game, you know? You know, he starts the generic power-up, and then he gets up, and then it looks really good. It's just visual stuff like that just kind of get on my nerves, you know?
Just leave the rest to me.
You know, for a game that where everybody's like, it's all in the details, you know? This game has so many little details in it.
Here to defeat you.
It seems like they kind of skimped on some of those details, you know? But enough about complaining about how visually the game looks. Which, don't get me wrong, this game does look very good, especially when it wants to. Let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay, the video game. We'll swap there.
Stay back.
So in this game, I don't know how to speak. In this game, there's a bunch of flying around and floating and stuff like in a Dragon Ball game. You can go up, you can go down, you can super dash, you can reverse dash when it wants to work. You can do stuff like that. It'll take you right to the opponent. You can vanish, both offensively and defensively. There's 3 different defensive options. There's, well, technically 4. There's the super counter, where if somebody's hitting you, you hit forward and square, and sometimes it'll stop it. There's the perception counter, which if they just hit you while it's up, then you'll push them back. But if you time it correctly, either you'll weave, or if you stop their revenge counter, which you do it by hitting R3. Here, actually, I should be talking while the enemy is hitting me. So there's this one. There's that one when they do the revenge counter, and then you hit them. There's a bunch of different perception ones. You can do perception while blocking too. And also there's just normal blocking, and then there's vanishing while you're hitting the button. There's vanishing when they do specific attacks. Different stuff like that. yeah, and then there's that. There's the weep.
Where
And
are you?
all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. This mechanic, this lock-on mechanic, whenever you kill someone or get hit by certain ults and shit like that, I hate it. I hate it. Don't like it at all. Don't know why it's in the game. And then, as you can see, there's a bunch of normal attacks and everything, but there's also different heavy attacks. There's a normal one, which is the key blast and the charge key blast. When you're hitting someone, you can do. Oh yeah, a bunch of teleport hits. I should turn off the bot so I can properly show this. There are different ways to get past an opponent's guard or just hit them to extend combos. You can do a low. You can do a kick that launches them, and then you can teleport up. And then there are some characters who have things like that. You can do these like upwards attacks, which is harder to read when you're playing a character that hits 500 times when you hit the button once. Some characters have gut punches, some characters can do that. Some characters have a key blast cannon. Some characters have attack that turns people around. I think Super Goku has it.
Leave it to me.
No. Oh, he does, yeah. Turns them around, which makes it harder for them to land any defensive mechanics, which allows you to keep going with your combo. And then you have all your supers, you have your different passives, stuff like that, like instant transmission forces the enemy to walk off of you. You have grabs that all do different stuff, and you can follow up on some of them. Obviously not that one. Sometimes the ground grab works. There's different stuff. And then sparking mode, which you fully power up. You can, hold on. When you're super dashing, you can do this by mashing R1 and like kind of disorient the opponent, you know?
Here we go.
Kind of disorient yourself too. I'm not really that good at it, clearly. You know, I'm not a master of this game, as Twitter likes to act like you should automatically be a master at this game.
I've been keeping this one a secret.
But when you go into sparking mode, you become immune to key blast. You can kind of just mash square. This goes up to 20 hits before they get knocked out of your hands, even though there's no real combo limit in this game. There's nothing that actually saves somebody from me continuing to combo them. I'm sure you've seen clips of people getting like locked against the wall in like the hyperbolic time chamber or on World Tournament, and then, you know, stuff like that.
I've been keeping right through.
And then obviously in sparking mode, you get the super big awesome ult that every character has. That does a lot of damage if you want to land. Especially with the better characters, because you're guaranteed to do like 2 bars of health. But there are some visual differences when Goku powers out of Kaioken, I'll show you. Yeah. Like, it was just his aura and a bit of red lightning around when he did it, but then he's in this big key spear when you do it in normal blue. Which, honestly, I think the key spear looks better, and kind of wish that they made like a red key spear for Kaioken instead of just making his aura spike up. But for the most part, I don't really have too many problems with the gameplay. My main gripe with the gameplay is that, especially online, sometimes the defensive mechanics just do not work. Here, hold on. Let's just go into a quick rank match.
Wow! Everybody's here!
And I'll show you what I mean. Turn on. There we go.
Let's see who's stronger. You know, for science and stuff. I'll fight whoever I have to. Even me.
Alright. Let's go. Hopefully it isn't too laggy. This is a very bad representation of what I'm talking about because it seems to be working. Oh, it's working really well right now. In front of me? Oh, I didn't mean the wild sense. There we go. Like I hit R1 multiple times there. And then some of my vanishes didn't come out.
Let's go beyond.
There we go.
Not done yet. I'll give you a fight.
He did a good vanish there, but this still might hit him. Yeah, bye Piccolo.
You're close by. You're close by.
There you are. End over here.
Okay, go ahead and finish comboing him. Swap to black.
I'll give you a fight.
Oh, well, there goes 2 bars of my health. Like, this is just a... Like, why is this a strategy? To just... Like, he hasn't even really done anything to me.
What's wrong?
He's so focused on going sparking mode.
All out. Mercy shall not come. Something good.
Team Goku.
Well, what do you think of this color? Is it not finished?
Oh, he died.
Got this. There you are. Over here.
There we go.
Thanks for training with
But,
me.
like,
I appreciate it.
the defensive mechanics do work for the most part. But then, you know, it's just sometimes they don't. Which can end up causing you to lose. Like, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's very noticeable, you know? Like, and you know, I don't know, it's not even like about lag or anything or input delay, which can happen. It doesn't happen often, surprisingly, in this game. It does not happen often, but it doesn't happen that often.
To Grand Zeno's place?
For the most part, yeah, it's a good game. I really like this game. I'd give it a 7 or an 8. I think that's fair. But there are the bits that are frustrating and annoying are, it's not even like, oh, it's kind of frustrating, it's kind of annoying. They're really frustrating and annoying. They're really noticeable. But a lot of people probably don't care because they grew up with the Budokai series. That's just Budokai. So a lot of people, this game is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, even with all of the issues that I have brought up.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit.
But, you know, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, see ya.
I'll include some clips here and there, here at the end of the game not working correctly, just for funsies. But other than that, yeah, that's my review. My review. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
How goes it?
It's just a good game, for the most part, when it works. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
I wanna see.
I don't have anything to plug. See ya.
That did not, in fact, work.
My wild sense teleported me into a different key blast. Oh, key blast bounce off of him, because that's good game design.
Giant monkey.
Oh, cool, and one of his key blasts hit me while I was behind him. Say...
Hey, you fucking blue racist?
Whoa! Whoa!
What the fuck is happening?